Okie dokie, we got on the bench right now a Wi-Fi range extender. So my place in the country has Wi-Fi at the cabin, but it gets really weak really fast. And I don't know if that's the trees or what that is, but at any rate, I wanted to extend that a little bit so I could have Wi-Fi down at the garden, over at the garage, a few places that are a little bit distant from the cabin itself. So I picked this guy up, 1200 megabytes per second. That's pretty quick. That's faster than the internet we already have out there. This won't speed up your internet, folks. This just, you know, it's kind of like a repeater thing that sends the internet along. So it does up to 1200 megabytes per second if you already have 1200 megabytes per second. Don't be fooled there. That's a good one. Here's the box. Yep, 1200 megabytes per second. High speed stability. 2.4 and 5.8 gigahertz dual band, so it'll do two different bands, and it'll do them at once actually. So if you happen to have a dual band Wi-Fi modem, it'll do both of those at once. Repeater mode, so it brings the signal in and repeats it on, and so forth, back and forth. 3 dBi antenna. So dBi is your resistance on your antennas. That's a decent dBi, I guess. If you're looking at long range stuff like 20K, they're going to be a little bit different than that. But this is decent for a Wi-Fi repeater. On the back, what do we have? Yeah, the model, blah 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 blah, picture of it. Let's get right down to it. I'll do an unboxing because everybody loves an unboxing. So the goal, this is kind of cool actually. I like the box in the front. I don't know if that's a thing, but hey, that's maybe silly. Dun dun dun, and there it is. Joowin. Joowin's a good name. That's one of the ones I can pronounce. Some of these names come across, I'm like, not even gonna try. So that's it for the box. Oh, they did come with, I'll leave that there for a second. It did come with a quick start guide. Shabam. So this isn't your quick start guide, it's on the other side. Activate your warranty. Go to this website, do your warranty. If you have any problems, contact them at Joowin service at 163.com. Hopefully that never changes. And here is your quick start guide. Now this is cool. This is almost like sticker quality. You can put this on your fridge in case you forget, or I don't know where you'd use this, but it's cool to have a kind of a durable quick start guide, because this is going to go out in the shop where I'm going to implant this thing, and I'll always be able to refer to it if I have problems. So it walks you through a 5-step process for hooking this thing up, which I will do as well here in a second on my phone. What's more, it also comes with a quick installation guide. Now this, open it right up. This is actually nice and big, and it's quite well written, actually. Some of these things come, and I'm like, what? I know what you're trying to say, but it's not there yet with the English, but this one's pretty good. Comes in English and Japanese. So if you need the Japanese version, Nihongo ga aru yo, honto ni. But we're going to stick to the English for now. So description, goes through the description of it, simple installation setups. I mean, it goes through a few things here. Setup with a web page, blah, 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 some question and answers, and then some Q&A stuff for what happens if it's broken. And that's that at 163.com, that Joowin service email address again. So yeah, they go through the setup, which seems to be pretty straightforward. And yeah, like I said, Nihongo mo aru yo. And if you want to learn the Japanese or read Japanese, it's there. I mean, those are the two languages everybody speaks, I think, is Japanese and English. So that's that. We'll set that aside. Here's the little guy himself. So yeah, 4 antennas, and I'm assuming that 2 are for receiving, 2 are for sending, because this is a repeater type device. I don't want to get all technical and make a mistake, but I'm thinking that's it. So there's 3 buttons here. Those are your Wi-Fi signal indicators. Here's your reset button, WPS or WTS reset button. On the side is your on-off switch down here. That's pretty simple, on and off. And then there's some cooling vents. Don't block those, don't put tape over those because it does need to cool. And then on the back, there's a replaceable receptacle, male receptacle. So for all y'all across the pond there, you could, I think it comes, you can come in different varieties. So you could get the 240 version of this. This is the North American / Japan. Well, that's why the instructions are in Japanese version. So there you go. And here's the address on the back, 192.168.10.1. That's for me. Password is admin. That's important. You're going to need that in a minute. Serial number and then your MAC ID. And then there's the actual model number up there, of course, which will probably pop up in your phone when you do this. So the antennas are like, you could set this up and make like a little robot guy or something, I don't know. But the antennas are quite flexible. They move in every direction. It came like this. Now, to the best of my knowledge, you want these at 45 degrees to each other. So something like this might be your best configuration. I don't know. I'm going to work with that a little bit and see. That's certainly true for other radio communication. You put the antennas at 45 degrees to each other and you get the best possible coverage. Of course, with these linear antennas, there's a dead zone off the end. So all your reception is coming off the sides of these antennas. So keep that in mind when you're setting yours up. Just quickly, so you can see the actual size of the box, we're looking at 4 inches here. It's about 4 inches. With the antennas though, she gets a little bit longer, 8 inches. 8 inches with the antennas included, and maximum 3.5 with the antennas. Without the antennas, you're down to 2.5. So yeah, you're looking at 4 by 2.5 just for the little box. And then with the antennas, you're looking at about 8 by, yeah, let's call it 3.5, somewhere in there. And then this way, of course, it's only about, with the plug on there, a couple inches wide. And now, weighing in at a whopping 96 grams. Just gained some weight there. 96 grams, the Joowin Wi-Fi repeater. Okay, I'm going to set this bad boy up, and this is literally my first time. I haven't even plugged this thing in yet. So we're going to learn together. I'll put this over here. This is my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and it's currently set up on my home Wi-Fi, which you can see there, TELUS 0973. So we're going to see what happens. What is this? HS004. Not sure what that is. These are my neighbors. Anyway, so that's my internet at the top. We're going to see what happens when I plug this thing in as far as pop-up and etc. So I've plugged it in. Nothing's happened. You say, well, I haven't turned it on. So joke's on you. I'm going to show you my phone a little bit closer here, and just flip that. Well, we got a bunch of Shaw mobile hotspot. That's not with me. Okay, so I'm going to flip it on right now. You can see the lights come on in the background. So our Wi-Fi is strong. The force is strong with this one. And nothing happened here yet. So it should pop up as, what did they say? Something, refer to our handy anything. Should pop up as Joowin 3C Echo Echo. So let's see. Nothing's popped up yet, so have I done something wrong? Let's push a button. Don't read the manual. Try to do it without reading the manual first, and then read the manual. That's my... Nothing happening yet. Let's see. Come on. Come on. There it is. Joowin has just popped up. Now, it did take a little while. So we're going to click on Joowin. Hello, Joowin. And it's connecting. It's going to take us to another screen here in a second. Checking the quality of your internet. And still checking the quality of my internet. So it's a little bit slower than I would have thought. Internet may not be available, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're going to keep that connection. So we're connected without internet. Now it says to go to open your internet browser and go to the address 192.168.10.1. So we're going to go there, open a browser. We're going to just go directly to the website 192.168.10.1. Okay, so I've got that entered. I'm going to hit that go. And that takes you, boom, to Joowin's website. Now they want you, they say, hey, do you want to do this in Chinese? You know, if I was up for a challenge, I totally would. But I'm not, I could do it in Japanese maybe. English, I'm going for English. That's my, mother tongue, they say. So now we're here, and it says to enter, mine says, I'm sure they'll be all the same. If you look at the quick reference guide, it says to enter admin in here. So I'll do that all small, ADMIN, and spelling counts. I mean, you got to get spelling right. Login. Hello? There, I think I hit it that time. So now we're logging in. Oh, looky there. It's trying to find me. Save the password. No. Scanning. Please wait. So this is doing a brain scan, just of my own, within my own skull. And it found my internet. Shabam! This is working fabulously. So I'm going to select my internet. You have to know which one's yours. I mean, I could try to connect to my neighbors, Jenny and Brian, but I don't know their password, so that's not going to work. And I don't know what HIDE is. So there's two 0973s, and that's likely because my router does 2.4 and 5.8 at the same time. So I'm gonna choose the top one just for funs, and Combine Wi-Fi, that's off. Okay, and we're going to save setting. Pre-shared key format error. Of course there is. Oh, pre-shared key. I forgot to put that in. That is a problem. Now, so the pre-shared key, this is where you're going to put in your router's password. So I'm going to slip off screen here so you guys don't drive to my house and steal my Wi-Fi, and put that password in, and I'll be white black. Hey, anybody know what the Wi-Fi password is?
No, it's insane.
Okay, for security purposes, I'm using a blurring device so you cannot see my password. But you can see I've entered it in there, and nobody will ever steal that. Save setting. Boom! It looks like it worked. Setting configuration, please wait 36, 35, 34. I'm not going to count this down. I'm going to time lapse this. Go. All right, there it is. It's done. Configuration is in effect. Please reconnect network. Okay, so it gives you some kind of information there. It says if the blue light goes off, it's a fail. Well, that'd be pretty obvious. Please reset and then try it again. Blue light is on, it's a success. That's what I had. I had a blue light and it was success, so I'm good. If the signal is, so this is your signal indicator. I'm literally about 18 inches from my router right now, so I have 3 strong blue lights of internet there. So we're good to go. Now this could be moved further away. So what they say is that the proper positioning for a Wi-Fi repeater booster is halfway between your router and where the signal starts to get kind of weak. So that the Wi-Fi booster is still in good signal and it can kind of repeat or send powerful Wi-Fi from the midway point further out. So you're not going to take it too far from your router so that this has weak signal. That's a key. So I'm going to go put this out in the garage, give it a try. So once you've got through that screen, I don't know if it's still up for me. No, it's come back to the main screen. Once you've got to the end there, to that last screen, then just flip back to your Wi-Fi, and there's my modem that's sitting right beside me. But this TELUS 0973 is the same name as my modem, but then it has -5G. That's the Joowin, and that's the repeater. And so what I did was I clicked on that. It asks you for a, it won't do it again because I'm already connected. It asks you for a password. You re-enter your modem's password, and then it connects, and bam, you're good to go. So now it's locked. That way nobody can kind of slink in and, you know, connect. It's the same as your modem. They can't connect to your modem either unless they get the password. So it uses the same password as your modem, which is awesome, easy to remember, and as long as you write it down. So there you go. That's it in a nutshell. 2 thumbs up from family of 4. This is going to be a nice addition to the cabin to allow me to check my email from the garden or the garage, or, you know, watch YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. So, all right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.